Hello, it is Week Notes, Q1 2025, and this is Week 4, and it is also Friday. You know something, I've been doing this, the Week Notes, for nearly 3 years now, and this is the first time I've actually had a look in Final Cut Pro and properly explored all the little titles down at the bottom, probably here, and intro text and things like that. And the reason why I was searching around Final Cut Pro is because today is also the day that Daniel somehow managed to fuck up all of the media files because he's a bit of a twat. So we don't have a Week Notes this week, and I recorded lots of great stuff. So the first one is I recorded a whole bunch of stuff about KiT, which is this media format here. My friend released an album on KiT format, Laura, and I did a great review of this technology. I quite like it, but here's the very short version. Remember cassettes and remember Walkmans, but this is the cassette, and then over here your phone is like your Walkman, but it has an app on it, and I think I can put this against here. Come on, you can do it. And it starts playing high quality music at you, which is really great. The high quality is important. And there's all sorts of reasons why I like this. There's all sorts of reasons why it's also a little bit odd, but I'm like 90% behind it. What I really like about this is when you buy this from Laura, you also get the high quality downloads. But it solves a lot of problems that I have, and I talked all about that in the video, and maybe I'll have to make another video about it sometime. But anyway, this is good. Good job, Laura. I like that. What is next that I did? Oh, the Bee. This is a AI computer like the Humane Pin, things like that, or the I don't know, all of them. It's a little. I've got 5 of these because I kind of fucked up the ordering somehow. You're gonna say, "Hey Dan, why the fuck do you have one of these?" And I'll spend a second. This is a little wristband with a microphone. It's a Bluetooth microphone, and it records everything you say throughout the whole day while you're wearing it, and everything that everybody around you says, any voice that it can hear, it picks it up, it records it, transcribes it, and then sends it off to AI in the cloud. Why would you do such a thing, Daniel? And I agree, it's craziness to the point that this is privacy danger bracelet, to the point that I'm only using this in the studio, and whenever I'm on a call or on a Zoom call with somebody, or somebody comes into the studio, this gets muted, turned off on the phone, and then dropped into a Faraday box because I'm that concerned about the privacy implications. But because I spend a lot of my time alone in the studio, I've been testing it for the past few days, and I've been narrating my life as I do things, talking out loud. So I'm like, hey, I'm going to go get lunch now, or I'm about to do this, or I'm about to 3D plot a thing for my pens. And it's surprising what it gives you. It gives you summaries at the end of the day and suggestions and information about yourself. I can see where this is useful. If you're one of those people who just talks their life out loud and wants to then go, what did I say I needed to do yesterday or something? Huge privacy implications. It's part of my research. I'm hoping to connect this to KiT and then get KiT to have all the facts, because I'm testing what having an AI in the studio is like. Studio only, for me only. As soon as there's anybody else involved, it's no bueno. Excellent, talked about that. Books. Let's do book club. I got a bunch of books about Risos, and what I'm going to do is, after this, I'm going to do a top-down shot, and we're going to go through these books. There's a reason for getting some Riso books. We'll get onto that in a tick. Let's do the footage now. I haven't properly looked through this book yet or read it, but made of 15 Riso colours, 660 masters, 3 fans, 4 people, 74 tubes of soy ink, and 695 sheets of paper, and 2 Riso digital duplicators in 850 working days. This is more of it's just a demonstration of what you can do with a Riso printer that is an amazing reference because it has all the colours. It talks about the different processes that you can go through, and these are just examples of pretty much every combination of everything you can have with everything else. So as resources go, this is kind of amazing. Obviously a lot of stuff with Riso also depends on the paper that you use. but for technical stuff, as a reference, this is great. This one, I think, is probably one of my favorites. It's got lovely colouring. And this is broken up into sections where we have, we'll just go to the, so we've got the story behind Riso, guidelines, and then all this community here. So up to page 46. So the first bit, this is just about kind of history of Riso. From here, printing guidelines, you've got some fun information about how to put colours together, and let me just go find them. Some suggestions here. And then as soon as we get to do's and don'ts and printing, this is good. And then as soon as we get into here, then we get into interviews with different people. So there's lots of different people, lots of different types of Riso work to look at, and an interview with each one of them, which is great. And then in the back section, duplicate press is where I got all my Riso printing done. So why can't I get to the pictures? And then I think that's it. There's a little reference thing at the back. Yeah, so that's quite good. And then this is a similar type of thing where it's got kind of history of the Riso at the start. And then we go into different Riso studio shops with details about them and just lots of examples, which is fantastic. People always have this idea that Riso looks a certain way, and actually there's lots of different ways that Riso can look. So off center there. And then there's some resources about different studios. Again, a little bit about each one. Because it's nice to get a different take, and then how to Riso at the back. There you go. And for book club, I find these symbols on here really nice. Let's go back. Finally! Gosh, this is a quick week notes, isn't it? It's the weekend. That's it. I managed to mess up. Been a bit of a sweary week notes this week. I managed to mess up the video. First time in 3 years. Well done, me. But I didn't want to let a week go without a week notes. I didn't want to call it quits and go, well, I don't have any footage, so I guess there's no week notes this week. Quits. This is what we do. Battle forwards anyway. Now I'm rambling. Right. You all have a lovely weekend. I love you all, and I will catch you more competently once I've worked out what happened to all the footage next week. Okay, love you. Bye.